Today we are going back in time to 2017 to talk about one of cryptocurrency's biggest pump and dumps of all time. So stay tuned. As I mentioned, today we're talking about one of cryptocurrency's biggest pump and dumps that ever happened, and that of course is ChainCoin. Now for those of you who got into cryptocurrency in the latter half of 2017 or maybe early 2018, you may not have heard of ChainCoin or the pump and dump that happened with the coin. So here ChainCoin is on CoinMarketCap. It is currently a rank 657 coin. ChainCoin hit the markets on July 16th, I believe, of 2015. So it's a coin that's been around for a while. If you look at its graph here, it really didn't have much growth. And the development team behind ChainCoin actually abandoned it. If you went to their GitHub page, you could see there was no new work that had been done on the algorithm at all for over a year, I believe close to 2 years at the point of the pump. And it was pretty much a dead coin. There was no one trading it. It was on one exchange. It was only on Cryptopia. As you can see, it's still only on Cryptopia. And generally, when you see a coin that's only on one exchange like this, if it's a brand new coin, maybe it'll only be on one exchange. But if it's an older coin and it's only on one exchange, and you see it go up like crazy, there's a pretty good chance it's probably a pump and dump. So if you don't know, in about mid-2017, there was a guy by the name of Max.
Hello guys, this is Moxley. Welcome to Bitcoin Live Therapy. My name's Mox, broadcasting live here from Britain, somewhere between Glasgow and London. What's up guys?
He has a YouTube channel called HighOnCoins. This is his channel right here. And he decided to come up with the idea of a pump and hodl. So a pump and dump is something that is nothing new. It's been around for a long time. It's illegal in the stock market, but of course it still happens in the stock market from time to time. Basically, a bunch of people will buy a coin or a stock, and they'll all buy it at once or close together, and the price of the coin or the stock go way, way up. And other people will get FOMO, or fear of missing out. They don't know why this coin or stock is going up, and so they will start buying it. And then all these people who bought in at the beginning, who really had no reason to buy it other than to pump up the price, will then sell their coins at a massive profit to the other people buying in. And those people will end up holding the bags because there's really no reason why it went up in value, and it eventually goes back down in value, and they lose a lot of money. Well, I decided to revisit this story today because Max's channel is starting to see some growth again, and I don't want people to forget that he ran this massive pump and dump. So if you actually look at his profile over here, you can see he has a D- on his Social Blade ranking, but you can see on most days he's actually gaining subscribers again. For after the pump and dump, he pretty much kind of disappeared for a month or two, didn't really make a whole lot of videos, but now he's starting to make a lot of videos again, getting subscribers, and people need to realize this guy's a huge pump and dumper. So back in July, on his channel, he decided to find a coin that didn't really have a lot of growth. It wasn't on a lot of exchanges. He decided to get him and his team behind this coin to buy the coin, and then instead of dump it, they're going to hodl it. So they were all going to buy it. Nobody was going to sell it forever until it got to, I believe, like $100, and they were all just going to hodl forever or hold it forever. And as you can see in early July, that's exactly what happened. It went from 6 cents up to a total of $6.59. If we go over here to this percentage calculator, you can see 6 cents to 6.59 is a 10,800% increase in price. So let's go ahead and put this over here, 10,883%. If you had put only $1,000 into ChainCoin before it pumped, you would have a total of 100 grand from that pump. Now, there's really no telling how much ChainCoin Max had because he bought in before the pump, and he claimed at one point, I believe, to have several thousand ChainCoin, maybe even close to 1 million. So he potentially made $1 million or more from this scam. Now, once ChainCoin blew up, as you can see, it was this massive increase in price over the course of just a couple days. Once it blew up, tons of people started covering this on YouTube. Here's just a few clips.
And I will preface this by saying that I haven't done even a second of research into this ChainCoin. I know nothing about it other than what I've seen on the comments that people have left.
I want to talk about ChainCoin, okay?
This time to try and predict a future worth of CHC ChainCoin. As we know, Max from HighOnCoins, who is the one who started this movement, had a target of $100. I'd just like to say, Max, I think we can actually go a little higher, and I'll show you why.
If any of you guys watch Crypto Trading Pro's channel or HighOnCoins channel, and I'm sure that you've heard of ChainCoin and the plan to hodl and get the price to steadily increase, because it's a coin that you can have a master node with, which is 1,000 coins, and if it's kind of like Dash. So when you get the master node, you'll be making money just by holding those coins. It's like mining, but with but you're not mining. You have your master node, and you basically confirm transactions and all that, and get paid for it.
ChainCoin number 1.
Oh, hello, Jimmy J, Cryptographic, back with another little update. This one is specifically for the ChainCoin hodlers.
I just watched Max's video. He had 4,000 views. Right? At 4,000 views, I'm just like, damn, there's a lot of people that watch him. Because if there was 5,000 people in ChainCoin and they all bought $1,000 worth each, there'd be $500,000 in volume. There's no doubt that what he's doing is awesome, and we're getting behind him, right?
ChainCoin. Now, ChainCoin is really being hyped up today. This is ChainCoin Sunday. Everybody's talking about ChainCoin. Now, ChainCoin has an impressive list of features. ChainCoin offers masternodes. ChainCoin offers a wallet. ChainCoin offers personal banking. There's so many great things to see about ChainCoin. Well, I have seen anyway about ChainCoin. This coin here, this ChainCoin, seems to be the coin of the day. Okay, and it seems to have some really good features that I imagine will propel it to double figures and maybe even triple figures in the future. I do see a lot of potential in this coin, and I think that at the moment this is a good time to buy it. And I see this going up and up and up. This is one to get behind now, okay? Now, whilst it's still at the dip, okay? It may fall a little bit more, but don't watch the price movement for too long because you may miss out.
As you can see, tons and tons of people started to jump on the ChainCoin bandwagon. Even YouTube favorite Supoman thought that ChainCoin was a great investment at the time. And this just shows you that you need to be very careful whenever you see something getting pumped, whenever you see something getting a lot of attention, because I don't believe most of these people were trying to scam people. I believe they just didn't do any research and they just saw something that was hot and decided to make a video about it. Now, it's widely believed that Max from HighOnCoins actually sold most of his ChainCoin as soon as it started to pump, although he would like you to believe that he never sold a single ChainCoin and that he was hodling until the very end. Most people don't believe that at this point. There's a lot of people who threw way too much money into this coin. There's people that lost 100 grand or more. Now, obviously, this is not Max's fault. No one should be spending a ridiculous amount of money on any cryptocurrency, let alone some random coin that some random person on YouTube is talking about. But it's really sad how many people got involved in this, felt that this was going to be the coin, the next Bitcoin, and was going to go, to $10,000, just not understanding what was involved in this coin. He really pushed the fact that it had a masternode. If you bought, I believe, about 1,000 ChainCoin, then you could masternode those coins, and you could get more coins from holding those coins, basically, instead of selling those. And so people thought, hey, this was a wealth stream that could come in like Dash. Dash has masternodes. If you buy a bunch of Dash and stash them in the node, then you can get more Dash for just holding the coin. Obviously, that was never going to happen with ChainCoin because it has no development team behind it. It was really just a pump and dump that this guy Max created, and it became so huge thanks to Max and all the other YouTube followers that jumped on the bandwagon as well. Now, eventually, everything comes to an end, and obviously the price started to decrease. Max from HighOnCoins said it was whales who had bought in before the pump. They were just trying to crash the price. But a lot of people believe it was Max and his early followers, the team that he had behind the scenes that were selling this to people who he was telling to continue to buy. Up until the very end, well, even past even until ChainCoin crashed to its price where it was before it launched, he was still telling people to buy this coin, and there were still people buying into it thinking it was going to pump again. It really is crazy just how big this pump and dump group actually got. It was massive, and I don't even think Max realized how high it would actually go. Now, eventually, months and months later, he eventually did a video where he said, you know, I'm no longer involved with ChainCoin, and he basically called out the development team, saying he's not involved with ChainCoin anymore because the development team isn't doing their job and they aren't producing new code for the project. So basically, he's just passing the blame onto the development team. Hey guys, I really wanted this project to succeed, but it's all their fault. It's their fault the coin failed. And so he's now saying, I sold all my ChainCoin, I'm no longer involved with it. And really, this is what a scammer does. He tries to pass blame to someone else. I've done other videos on BitConnect. That's how Trayvon and Craig Grant have tried to do it. They're trying to pass the blame on to someone else. Trayvon says, you know, it's not his fault. People are just blaming him because he, in one video, says it's because of his race. Craig Grant is trying to say, oh, you know, it's all the people at the top of BitConnect. I had no idea what was going on. Now he's trying to tell people he's broke when I actually showed in the video that he has about 100 grand in his Steemit wallet. So that is how scammers work. They try and pass the blame to someone else. Now, I know this topic is a bit touchy. A lot of people don't want regulation in cryptocurrency, but I am not one of those people. I actually do want the government to have some regulation in cryptocurrency. I know a lot of people think, you know, we want the government to stay out of our coins, but as long as there are no regulations, pump and dumps like ChainCoin and Ponzi schemes like BitConnect will always exist. These will always happen in cryptocurrency as long as there is no regulation. And to be honest with you, the majority of people still aren't in cryptocurrency. And those people who aren't involved at this point, you know, they're not going to want to get involved when they keep hearing about these Ponzi schemes and these pump and dumps. So a lot of people heard about the BitConnect Ponzi scheme. And as long as people hear about stuff like that, they're never going to get involved with cryptocurrency. A lot of people like the security that they feel that the governments provide to them. So I do believe that regulation is good for cryptocurrency in the long run. Short term, obviously, you know, it's probably going to decrease the price quite a bit in the cryptocurrency market, as we've seen. We've had some news about the SEC and a couple other, the G20 summit, and that's had a decrease in the price of cryptocurrency. And, you know, short term, I think it's going to hurt, but long term, I actually think it would be very, very good for cryptocurrency to weed out Ponzi schemes and pump and dumps like this guy Max ran. So there you go. There is my brief video on rehashing the ChainCoin incident that happened last year in 2017. I would love to hear your opinion on what you think about this scam that Max tried to run. And again, I'd also love to hear your thoughts on what you think about regulation in cryptocurrency. Are you for it or against it? Again, my opinion, I think regulation needs to happen for cryptocurrency to go mainstream. So again, just be very safe out there in the cryptocurrency world, everyone. There are a lot of scams, and you need to be careful. Have a great day, everyone.